This video I want to talk about the different run types, or what we refer to as the different modes that you can place your Sphero Turf Research app in a sense, place Sphero in. So we have lapse mode, we have limp mode, and we have the jump mode. And the lapse mode is definitely going to be the most commonly used. In lapse mode, when it's set, it's got all of the standard settings related to the data rate, speed, number of laps, lap run time, and then the delay that occurs, which gives you a calculation of the total time for the data collection that's going to occur. So we have lapse mode, but we also have, if you want to be an explorer and you want to try out a way of measuring surface hardness or surface bounciness, surface response, you can go into limp mode. And what limp mode does is, if you look at the Sphero, what actually happens is the Sphero actually, all the internal components they actually release. So at this point in time, and you can just drop the ball at a certain height. We really are cautious in telling you about dropping the ball, because while we've done hundreds of tests dropping the ball from a 1 foot to about a 1.5 foot height, and even up to a 4 foot height on hard surfaces, and we've not seen any damage from our Spheros, there is always the potential that such impact can eventually break the device. And we have been able to correlate the data to surface hardness and to bounciness of surface. However, it's still cautionary. We tell you about it with being very cautious with the device. Okay, and make sure you watch other videos about limp and jump mode as well, and lapse mode. When you click on the settings for the lapse mode, you get a data rate, and you get a run time, and you get stability control as well. The run time, we recommend about 15 seconds, which gives you enough time to drop the ball from a 12 to 18 inch height about 7 to 8 times. And by doing this, you're able to capture more information related to the maximum, minimum, and range of values. And the data that you want to look at in this mode is the X, Y, Z acceleration and the XY velocity, what we refer to as total velocity and total acceleration. Those are the two variables that are most important in this area. Save those settings. Now, if we move into jump mode, and if you truly are an explorer of the device, you'll want to try out jump mode. And to be quite honest, we've had a tough time correlating. We have correlated, again, the total velocity and total acceleration with hardness, as well as some of the distance variables with this device, especially total distance. If you sum up X, Y, and Z, and X and Y distance and get total distance, you can correlate this to jump mode. To correlate it, some variables such as hardness and bounciness maybe of the surface. Really don't have a good term for that. But in this mode, if you hit the settings, again, you get a data rate, 42 hertz is the maximum we can collect, and the runtime being 5 seconds would be our standard default settings here. So encourage you to explore some of these settings and the potential for data collection with the device.